Hi class, today in this record video we're going to talk about the main topic that are equation systems. This main topic compounds in three subtopics: equalization that presents Camilo Zambrano, substitution that presents Tony Rendon, and finally reduction that presents Daniel Rey.
Introduction. Equation systems is a group of methods to find in what points cross two lines, and there are three methods: substitutions, symbolizations, and reduction.
Vocabulary. So the five words are times is when you multiply a number with another, plus when you add a number to another, minus when you raise a number to another, simplification is when you reduce a number in his minus expression, and finally divided by, that is when you divide it, when the divisor is divided by the divided.
We're going to solve two equations. In this case are 3x plus 2g is equal of 7 and 4x minus 3g is equal of minus 2. There are many forms to solve these two equations, but in this case I use equation system. In this case I use reduction. The form to write a equation system is this one. Next, I need the two coefficient numbers with equal incognite and need the minimum common multiplier between these three numbers. The minimum common multiplier of 3 is 4 and the minimum common multiplier of 4 is 3. Then I need a difference in between these two numbers, so I add minus. Then I use this number and multiply all the equation. Then if I have equal incognite and differencing, I cancel these two coefficient numbers.
To solve for x and y, and we have a system of equations here. The first equation is 2y equals x plus 7, and the second equation here is x equals y minus 4. So what we want to do when we say substitution is we want to substitute one of the variables with an expression so that we have an equation in only one variable, then we cancel for it. So everywhere we can see an x, we can substitute y minus 4. So let's do that. So if we substitute y minus 4 for x in this top equation, the top equation becomes 2y is equal to, instead of x, the second constraint tells us that x needs to be equal to y minus 4. So instead of an x, you have y minus 4. And then we have a plus 7. All I did here was I substitute y minus 4 for x. The second constraint tells us that we need to do it. Y minus 4 needs to be equal to x, or x needs to be equal to y minus 4. The value here is now equation. Okay, now one equation with one variable we can use solve for y. So we get 2y equal y, and then we have minus 4 plus 7, so y plus 3. We can subtract both sides y of this equation. Then left hand side 2y minus y is just y. Y is equal to, this cancel out, y is equal to 3. And then we can go back and substitute in air of this equation and solve for x. So we can say that x is equal to 3 minus 4, which is equal to -1. So the solution of this system is x equal -1 and y equal 3. And you can verify that this works in this step equation right over here. 2 times 3 is 6, which is indeed equal to -1 plus 7.
Okay, so now I'm going to explain you the method of equalization. That is one of the three methods of to solve a linear equation system. So the method of equalization consists when you evaluate two evaluations to forms to that we are going to clear. We are going to clear the y, and we are going to then evaluate that. So to explain it better, I'm going to explain you with examples, with one example that you can understand what or when we can use the method of equalization. So the method of equalization, first we have to have the equation system, the linear equation system. This is the first part, this is the second part. Then we have to clear the y's or the x, but in this case it's better to, in the majority of the case, it's better to clear the y. So we here I passed the 7, I passed the 3x, so it is 5y is equal to 7 minus 3x, and then I clear total the y and I pass the 5 to divide, so it is y is equal to 7 minus 3x divided by 5. And now we do the same, but in the with the other equalization. So now we have 2x minus y is equal to 4. So now we have that we are going to clear again the y, and we have y is equal to minus 4 minus 2x, but in this case I multiply all by the minus sign, so we have that all can be plus. So it means that all that this that it is y is equal to 4 plus 2x. Okay, once we have these two y's already clear, we continue to equalize, as the name said. We equalize this part, not the y, only this part with this part. So we have here this part with this part, and we have to get the lowest common multiply. In this case is 5, because here's 5 and here's nothing, so obviously it's 5. Then we have to multiply 5 times 4 and 5 times 2, that is 20, plus 10, and the 2 5's we can cancel. Then we put the x to one side and the numbers without letters to other side. In this case, 7 minus 20 is equal to 10x plus 3x. Also, finally, we have that minus 13 is equal to 13x. So the final result is minus 13 divided by 13 is equal to 1. So x is equal to minus 1. And finally, we take we have to choose whatever, and we are going to change, replace the x. So in this case, 2x minus y is equal to 4. So now we're going to replace, and this is minus y is equal to 4 plus 2. So the final result is y is equal to 6. Thank you. In conclusion, we can say that the algebra is important for us because we can know and we can do different operations, and we can say exactly things that in the real life we can say. For example, we can define where one line get crossed with other line with the three methods that we already learned you. So we can say that the algebra, in our opinion, in my opinion, also, it's so important for us because we can also say that it do all things more exactly, and we can say that we can say that if one thing it's that or that exactly. Thank you so much for watch this.